How's it going, guys? I think this is I think this is going. This is my first time doing this, so I don't know if I did it correctly, but welcome back. And in a different format this time. We're live. I'm here actively right now. You can see me as we are doing this. You may not recognize the house currently that we're in. If you are new to this channel, you will not recognize the house. However, this is a trailer home that I believe is from either the early 80s or late 70s. I could be wrong. I don't really know much about these type of things, but here we are. And I'm going to wait until a couple people get in. It looks like we actually have one person already now. And gonna start walking around the house once a couple people get in, so that way you guys can kind of like see it and everything. Everyone can kind of see it. But I would just like to say first and foremost, and that way it'll be on the video, and people who don't get to catch it while it's live can watch it later on. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll figure out how to make sure it actually is posted on YouTube. But thank you guys for 50 subscribers. Never would have quite thought that my channel would have even gotten near close to 50 subscribers, but here we are, and it's kind of cool actually. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't think I'd ever even be able to go live, and I didn't think about it until I actually like got the 50 subscribers, and it lit up the little thing on the little like creation bar or whatever it is where you post your videos. And I just thought that was really neat. I appreciate everyone who's been with me this far on our journey here in the Forgotten Hills of Uharry in North Carolina. And thank you guys for sticking around and liking the videos and subscribing and all that good stuff. And thank you guys for watching the videos in general, because, I mean, without the viewers like you guys, I would have never even been able to be speaking to you here live. So, again, thank you. That's really awesome. But, I guess, without further ado, let's go ahead and start walking around. I mean, I don't know how populated this live stream's going to get, but I don't imagine it extremely populated because I don't have too many people. Here she is. Also, there has been since the last time I was here. That door, I think the wind got it open, or I may have opened it in the last video, but I don't remember that, and I'll look back in the video and see. But it probably got ripped open by the wind. I mean, there's not really a whole lot going on out here on this porch. I don't see too many like people being able to go through all of this. But I presume these are the original owners of the house. And let me get this moved here. This woman right here, I believe, is the same woman on these 4 IDs here, Mrs. Genevieve Poole Jackson. And looks like she was born in 1932. That's this ID, the top one, expired in 1988. So that's pretty old. I'd say that was a good while ago. From what I could gather, the last time I was here recording and just kind of looking at the place before I even recorded the video, it looks like the last time somebody was actually living here was around 2014, maybe a little later, but this is the most like up-to-date calendar that I found in here. It's a lot of stuff. It looks like they canned some of their own stuff. Probably storing a lot of stuff in here. Probably just the 2 of them living in here. I imagine this bedroom was probably neat and organized at one time. I'm not gonna probably be able to get too far in here, but we'll walk over to this other side. What is this? If anyone watching this or watching it in the future after the live stream ends knows what this is or what this could possibly be, please leave a comment, because that looks weird. Maybe who knows? That's a pretty groovy old lamp. Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and continue looking back around. It's a pretty small little trailer, so it's just gonna be kind of a lot of pacing back and forth until we see something interesting, I guess. I'm gonna kind of make my way in here. No trespassing. Well, sorry guys, I'm here to Mrs. Genevieve Poole Jackson and the gentleman who lived here with her, because I do not know his name. I apologize for trespassing on your property, but it's for the sake of interesting content, I guess. I would say that this place probably isn't being taken care of. I mean, it's pretty dusty and seemed pretty forgotten. It's kind of honestly very sad when you look at it, because there was an entire life here at one point, and now this house is just kind of sitting in the hills, in the woods, lost to time, forgotten, for 11 years, probably. Almost 11 years. I know in my first video I said for 1,000 likes I'd open this fridge, but so for the sake of 50 subscribers and being on the live screen, I will, that's not gonna attach magnetically. I'll just do it like this. I'll open the fridge, guys. It's gonna be disgusting. Oh yeah, that's something. Well, I'd say that definitely hasn't been open for about 11 years. Oh man. What's really odd, I know you guys can't tell like through the video, but the odd thing about this is it's done petrified so many times over that there is no longer any smell. It just doesn't have a smell anymore. That's pretty gross. Alright, I'll close that before I breathe any more of whatever that is in. It's a pretty neat old grandfather clock. Oh. Well, I don't know how exactly those work, but I don't think that's it. I was hoping it would make a cool ringing sound, like a ding. That's gross. Well, I guess there ain't a whole lot to show inside of this house, but we can go outside and look at the front porch and everything. Kind of look around the property. I know from looking at my satellite view and a couple other sources that there is other structures on the property. If you're urban exploring and you're not sure about a location, pro tip, make sure you leave the doors closed, because that way you'll know if someone's been in there, or if the doors will stay closed, I guess. Jackson, yeah. Letters and notes. I reckon that goes inside of that kerosene heater that's in there. Yeah, I'd say this was a pretty cool old place back in the day. There's an old shed right back here. I've kind of peeked over the porch before, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot in here. I think there's an old riding mower back in here. Yeah. Old yard machine. I'd say that's probably from the early 2000s. Somewhere in there. That's pretty ratted up. That one's in surprisingly good looking condition for where... Nah, that's pretty ratted up too. It's a rock. Oh yeah, this is something. Yep. Well, if the neighbors didn't know I was here before, they certainly do now. Well, I reckon it's time to go see what else structures we can find. I think this trail over here leads to a couple other little barns. I don't know what condition they're in. They're probably just kind of a roof laying on the ground. Oh, I'm gonna change the flashlights. See a little bit further with this one. I see one over there. I see something over here too. Well, there we go. It's pretty rotted out. This whole floor is pretty rotted out. That's pretty soft. Well, I'd say this one was also being lived in. That is a spectacular old wood stove. I wonder how old this beauty is. Let's see. Imagine there's just a bunch of cash stacked up inside of it. That'd be cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know what that's for and how one of these works, but I'd say this. It's probably pretty old. I'm gonna leave that like that. Let the critters live in it. Well, there's another old kerosene heater. That looks like a crest line. That's not a crest line, though. That scared me. Let's be nosy. Decorations. Old liquor bottles. That's a pretty neat old little lantern. So is that one. The globe's busted though. Well, I think this one's probably not got a lot much more to offer. That's a pretty cool chest. All right, time for fun again. think I'm going the right way. That's the trailer. That's another structure. There's another structure over there. Okay, well, I guess let's go look at this one first. Well, I'm gonna not go into this one because, yeah, no bueno. However, oh, that's really cool. Comment down below if you know about how old this one is. I'd say that's probably about from the 60s, maybe the 70s, maybe older than the 60s. Looks like there's another structure over there. Yeah, I'd say so. Well, I'd say that fridge is probably from the 80s, maybe the 90s. Okay, so there's that one we haven't checked out yet. And then I think I seen something over here, and I want to walk to it, but I don't want to end up getting lost in this place. It's a very big property. It's definitely unique, that's for sure. Okay, so that's the trailer back there, because that's where that little mower is. Let's see what this is. Ooh. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, little red bird. What are you, a cardinal? You're pretty. I see you peeking over the edge. Yeah. I ain't gonna bother you, I promise. I'll be out your hair shortly, because I'm not walking in there. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That scared me probably just as bad as seeing a ghost probably would have scared me. Okay, if I go this way, I think I'm heading the right way back. Yeah, I think this is right. Oh, I think what I was seeing from the barn was the, whatever this is. Probably another spot where he was parking a mower. There's a pile of something over there. What used to be something. Yeah, because that's that barn. So that's how confusing this place is. I guess it's not super big, but the way it's laid out makes it feel like it's a lot bigger than it is. And like every time I go out towards those barns, it feels like one wrong turn and I'll end up lost in the woods. So I like to try and stick close by. And that's another reason why if you ever do stuff like this, make sure you got somebody with you. I actually have my missus in the car. She kind of like being the lookout right now for me. And at least do something like that, because you never know what could happen. Whether or not something spooky actually happens, or if you come across a person or a wild animal, you never know. Like, I mean, it could be as simple as getting bit by a snake out here. If you're not careful and don't know what you're doing, I mean, it's not a very safe thing to do. That's a pretty old window unit. Looks like an ignition out of something. Ignition switch. See if this other front door opens at all. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. That's good, I guess. Alrighty, I guess we will do another couple walk-arounds here inside this house and probably end the live stream eventually. I don't really know how long I should do these. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below and let me know. That scared me. That little thing popped with the floor. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, I do want to say thank you guys for 50 subscribers. That's like really amazing. And we'll keep walking around this house for a couple more minutes, see if anything interesting happens, and then we're going to end the live stream. There we go. I'd say they drink a lot of Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Yeah, this is a pretty cool house. I'm sure it was actually really cool living here back in the day. I almost stepped on the random animal turd. That would have been fun. That's a big animal turd too. It looks like almost like it must have been a dog in here. I don't know if anyone's commenting, but I have not quite yet figured out how to like read those yet, so forgive me if you guys are commenting and I'm not seeing it. But I'll try to answer them after the fact if I can figure that out. And I guess that's pretty much gonna just about do it. Well, set this up here. It's not gonna work. Thank you guys again for 50 subscribers. I've said it like 3 times already, but it really is like really cool. And I hope to continue to grow and continue to have more people watch this type of content because it's really fun for me to do it. I really enjoy doing this type of thing, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. And please leave a like if you're new to the channel and you come across this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of it. Leave a comment. And till the next time, love you. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to end the live stream because I don't know how to do that. I think I figured it out.